Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is technically a Friday for me, but not really much so because it's not like I'm taking tomorrow off as ooh, I'm taking a day off. I got to get my license renewed, people. I need the day, even though I'm going to try to start as early as possible. DMV, you never know. So the earlier I go, the earlier I'll be finished. Hopefully everything will go swimmingly and I won't have to worry about my license after I get a new one for the next, what, 10 years? How long? Whatever. For the next few years. Okay? Today was a day, people. Today, OMG, was a day. And I was so happy that something happened. I was so beyond thrilled. So, the little parking lot that we have in the back of our job, I'll get to lips of the day in a minute. I just need to tell you this little bit of story. The parking lot that we have in the back or the side of the building, where, a select few, thankfully I come in early enough where I could get a spot, can park. There was a Mercedes Benz that seemed to have parked in some kind of an odd way and was blocking the dumpster pickup. They needed to pick up their dumpsters, but I guess the way the car was situated, they couldn't get to the dumpster. So one of the workers from the dumpster checked all the, we're in a building. We're not the sole company. There's there's another, I think, 2 companies in the building. So he finally got to us. And he said, there's somebody with a Mercedes Benz and they're blocking the driveway where the dumpster pickup. Could you possibly find out who that is? I don't know who drives what, people. I have no idea. So taking measures that I think are pretty simple. All I did was send out a general email to everybody to let them know that whoever is driving a Mercedes Benz to please move it because you are blocking the dumpster pickup. As soon as the email goes out, everybody gets it right away. Here's my supervisor on the phone. Queen of Darkness. Who told you to send out this email? I said, well, the guy who's trying to pick up the dumpster came to the office and asked if I knew who it was. I don't know who drives a Mercedes. And that's why I sent out the email. Well, no one here drives a Mercedes. The next time something like that happens, come to me. Don't immediately send out an email. I said, oh, okay. I'm sorry. An email comes like 2 seconds after she berates me. And plus she sent it in an email to, I think she sent it to me. No, she sent it to everybody because I sent it to everybody. So she sent it to everybody, but that particular little conversation, the little phone call conversation, was just for me. And in the email, she sent out, it's not ours, meaning the Mercedes. So somebody emails her and me. Thank you, God, I was included in this email. And she said, the person who sent the email said, yes, it is ours. The person whose car it belongs to is in the such and such department. I'm not in the office, but I did get the email on my phone. Could you please let that person know to go and move their car? egg on somebody's face, I would imagine. She emailed, the Queen of Darkness emails back one word: lovely. Bitch, I don't need it to be lovely. I need you to send me an apology for berating my ass, just knowing that this car had nothing to do with us, when in fact it did. But you know, superiors, they do not apologize to the minions. So I was quite satisfied that she had egg on her face with this particular situation. Then there was a blip, a flash in the office, like a power surge. Well, the littlest of power surges interrupts everything in our computer system. We were down from 12 o'clock. I went to lunch. We were already down. I came back from lunch. We were still down. And what time is it now? It's 6:07 p.m. I'm assuming we're still down because we never came back up. Oh, we had someone in the IT department help us somewhat halfway come up in the system. But the information, some of the information, or actually most of the information that I need, I cannot retrieve. So I spent my entire day playing solitaire on my phone and answering the phones. At least the phones were working. I had to be doing some kind of work, right? So at least the phones were working. The coordinators that I work with, now the big thing is just email Nancy the information and the materials that she has to send out. Before they used to come to my desk and they would do it themselves and we'd have a little chit chat. Oh, now it's just email her the information and she'll just get it done. I never said anything. I never said, oh, this is how we're going to do it now. I never said anything. I just said, oh, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I guess that's how we're going to do it now. Just, send her an email. So-and-so patient or aide needs such and such materials and this, and could you send it out? Sometimes the email comes with an address, or sometimes they just give me the name and then I have to look up the information. Well, at 5 minutes to 5, someone sends me information to send out. Just the name, no address, and the materials. So I packaged up the materials and I sent them an email. You are going to have to send me the address because the program that I have to use for the address is down on my computer. So they sent me the address. I addressed it. I put it in the mail, and it was 5 o'clock. I was out the door. That was the day, people. Okay, let's do looks of the day. Believe it or not, I have never done a lip look on this before. I can't believe it. I found a lip gloss just last night, just doodling and oodling around in my abundance of lip glosses, thinking that I've done a lip look on everything. No, here's one that I did not do a lip look on, and I am shocked beyond shocked, because when you hear the name of this color, you're going to think, well, Nancy, that actually should have been the very first thing that you should have done a lip look on. People, let us start off with the liner, which I don't have a name of, but it's an NYC, and the number is 955A. It's kind of like a brown with a hint of a plum. I'll try to do if you could see that. It's a brown with a hint of a plum. If you use a brown shade, the brown will come out more. If you use a dark plummy shade, I'm sure the plum part of the liner will come out more. I actually thought I picked out a brown lip liner, but this is what I came with. And the name of this Revlon Colorburst lip gloss is none other than drum roll please, Rosegold. How do I not remember that I did not do a lip look on Rosegold? Oh, it's only one of my favorite shades ever. I love Rosegold. Everybody knows I love Rosegold. I know my YT family knows how much I love Rosegold. How did I not do a lip look on Rosegold? Didn't do a lip look on Rosegold. This is what Rosegold looks like. It's more of a peachy Rosegold. That is what it looks like. And that is what it looks like. Unfortunately, it fades very fast, and I'm not happy about that. Because when you put it on your lips, it sort of feels like it's a semi-thick formula. It's thick, thin. Kind of like a thick, thin. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's thick, but it's thin at the same time. And I guess the thin part overtakes the thick part because it really doesn't last on your lips all that long. I'd say 2.5 hours at most. And then it just fades away. But it is a nice shade, people. I must admit. I am liking this shade very, very much. It's kind of like a peachy pink. A peachy rose goldish shade. I am still in shock that I looked at all my old, I just typed in rose gold. I said, well, I have to have had this done before. Nope. I've done rose pearl, which is another great shade. It's another Revlon Color Burst lip gloss called Rose Pearl. I've done Rose Pearl a number of times. Where the hell was I for Rose Gold? Okay, well, there's a first for everything, I guess. And there you have it. Rose Gold Revlon Color Burst lip gloss. These have been out for ages. I'm sure you could still find them somewhere along the line. You can find this shade. And, you know, other shades as well. It's not my first. Like I said, I have Rose Pearl, and I think I even have a third one, whose name escapes me right now. But I think I know I have another one. So there you have it, people. You may or may not see me tomorrow. Like I said, all depends on how I feel after I'm done with everything. Hopefully everything will go swimmingly well. I have to remember to put my birth certificate, my social security, my passport. I'm bringing all kinds of identification because that's just the world we live in now, okay? So there you go. This is Lips of the Day. That was the story of the day. And, oh, the egg on her face when that email came back. Oh, yes, we do have somebody that drives a Mercedes. I was like, yes. But I knew that there wasn't going to be an apology because she came at me like, you know, don't you ever send out. Okay, so I'm not supposed to ever send you. It's all you. You in charge of everything. Okay. All right. Like, you can't even take initiative, which is what I was doing. I was taking initiative. Like, why should I go to you to ask you if I should send out an email to who has a Mercedes-Benz or not in order to move the car? I'm just sending out a general email. It's not like I'm sending out, you know, the company secrets. I'm sending out a general email to let whoever has this Mercedes to move it because you're blocking the way. You going to take offense because I took initiative of sending out an email to everybody? I don't understand this bitch for nothing. I really don't. I really don't, which is why I call her the Queen of Darkness. Because her moods are And I found out, or I was told by none other than Alpha, who, by the way I see things going, she is going to become the new Miss Prissy, which means my supervisor favors her in doing everything. I see it. I already see it. Because she calls on her for every little thing. Whatever. Better you than me. I don't want to be anybody's favorite for nothing, no how, no way. I'm there to do a job, and that's all I want to do. Do the job, get paid, leave me the hell alone. Let me do my job, okay? So, Alpha expressed to me that she is not the fondest of the fond of the Queen of Darkness. I don't know why she told this to me. Maybe she realizes that she's being favored now, and maybe she don't want that gig. Too late, boo-boo. In a way, I'm kind of glad this is good for her, because she's always thinking she's, above everybody else. Like I said, she never says anything nice about anybody. She talks badly about everybody, including her girl. When her girl seems to slight her in any kind of way, her girl, I get an earful. So I know that behind my back, she is talking shit, because that is what Miss Alpha does. That is what Alpha does. She doesn't talk nicely about anybody. Anybody. And now that I think she has this newfound power, she may see it that way, which I think she just might. I am going to walk a super fine line. You ain't going to have to report to Queen of Darkness about me. No how, no way. Okay? That's just it. No how, no way. Work isn't bad enough. But when you have to deal with personalities such as these, it just does not make anything easier. It just doesn't. Because it's like you're walking in a minefield. You have to really watch your steps, because if you step on one, kapow, it's ridiculous. And I try, oh Lord, how I try. Every time I have to talk to this woman, my heart goes in the pit of my stomach, because you just never know. She never calls you for anything good. That's a given. She never calls you for anything good. So when you know that you're being called for something, just expect it. Just expect whatever's coming at you to come at you. Oh, but the little revenge that I got. It wasn't even revenge. I didn't have to do anything. It was another coworker who saw that there was no need for you to say not ours, because as it turns out, it was. So, you calling me and letting me know why did you have to? I knew I wasn't going to get, oh, I'm sorry, Nancy, that was my bad. From a superior, that'll never, ever happen. They could be lying to you dead to your face, and somebody will come to you straight in front of them and say, she's lying. They'll just walk away. That's what superiors do. Take our resident, for example. But I'm not going to get into a governmental conversation. I'm just saying that it's pretty much the same. Anybody with a certain amount of power over people, they just don't act right. because either the power goes to their head or it's too much power and the pressure is too much and they have to lash out, which I think is what Queen of Darkness does. But you know what? I'm good. I don't have to see her tomorrow up until Monday. It is all gravy from now until Monday. So there you have it, people. Is anybody watching Basketball Wives? It is really not that fantastic this season. It really isn't. The bad guy this season is Jennifer. And yeah, well, so she ain't no Tammy. And Tammy is not going to be a bad guy anymore. She just isn't. She did that. She's not even like a regular anymore. Because when you see the opening of who is a regular, the regulars are Shawnee, Malaysia, Evelyn, Jackie, and I think Jennifer. Jennifer is a regular. And I think it's just those 5 girls. Tammy is nowhere to be seen. Is she in the opening credits? I don't think so. I honest to God don't think so. So she's just like, you know, featuring Tammy Roman. But she ain't a regular. In any event, you know, I'm still watching it. But it's lost its danger. Tammy used to be rather dangerous, honey. She used to be rather dangerous. And even though I didn't like her that way, she made for great television. I'll tell you that much. She made for great TV. And she doesn't want to be known as that person anymore. She's growing up. She's married now. So, you know what? She doesn't want anybody knowing her business. But eventually, obviously, we all know that she's married now. But right now, in the show, they still don't know that she's married to Reggie. So that's cool because she don't want nobody in her business. And here comes Jackie trying to infiltrate into her business, and Tammy's going to shut that down right quick. So that is what that is. Today is Thursday. Do we have Real Housewives of New York? I think we do. We shall see. All I know is I have prepared another chunk of Chicago PD episodes. A marathon will be watched either starting tonight or tomorrow or Saturday into Sunday. Because there's really not much going on the television, people. It is what it is. So right now, I'm just, you know, either watching my DVDs or on demand or, you know, looks like it's going to be a rather boring summer on the TV. It's not like I've got money to take trips or anything or go shopping or anything. I'm still trying to get my finances back in order, people. And it's just today, that one of my tax refunds came. So I'm good. I saw it. I was like, put it right in my savings. Okay, so there you have it. That is it. That is all. I love you. This is Lips of the Day. It's almost like well, it's not almost. It pretty much looks like My Lips Were Better. So that is it. That is all. Lips of the Day. I am going to be watching more videos. Apparently, the whole Juvia's Place situation has died down. So it's only a matter of time before something else kicks up into the drama universe. So stay tuned, I'm sure. All right, people. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. And I guess I should say have a good weekend because I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. I really don't. I don't know if I'm going to be up for doing a video or not. So I'm just going to say have a good weekend. If I see you tomorrow, I do. If I don't see you tomorrow, I don't. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. And I will see you on Monday, if not tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Mwah! Bye now.